just casting a glance at the social media reaction, there's an enormous amount of sympathy and support for Naomi for doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. That's from other athletes as well as fans. And when it comes to Naomi Osaka's sponsors here in Japan, we haven't heard much out of them yet, but we have been watching their shares since the Open here in Tokyo, and they have not taken a hit. Naomi Osaka's withdrawal from this tournament is something she said she never imagined or intended a few days ago when she posted about her decision to pull out of those media appearances, a move that was intended to alleviate the pressures on her mental health, but it did lead to a couple of days of intense negotiations with the organizers, and they were unable to come to a compromise. So it's a setback for Naomi Osaka to not be able to take part in the tournament, but it does send a message to organizers of similar events. If they want her there in future, if they want her star power, they may need to make some compromises in terms of looking after the athlete's mental health.
And quickly, how has the French Open responded?
So ahead of her decision to withdraw, but after she had said she wouldn't go to the press conferences, the French Open got together with the other Grand Slam tournaments and they released a joint statement warning that if she opted out of media events in the future, she could face potentially default or even suspension from the Grand Slam events. And today, after her decision to withdraw, the French Open had a much briefer statement saying it is unfortunate, but she is welcome next year. And when you look at the statements from both sides, from the organizers and from Osaka, you do get the sense perhaps there is a generational gulf in the way that we talk about athletes' mental health. She said that the social anxiety is an intrinsic part of her and she needs to do that self-care, and perhaps pulling out of these media opportunities was one of those things. The organizers didn't see it that way.